Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and that means you are too. Thank you for joining Tom and Steve on The Local Show on 570 WSYR, also on YouTube. So if you bomb around YouTube looking for good content, you found it. You can see what happens.
Well, Dr. Alfonso, he said he had binge watched
a lot of the videos.
Which is, so he got up to speed with some of the folks that were on it. Yeah, for some.
And we've been trying to get guests to bring in props and things like that.
Mostly food, Tom, let's be honest.
And we like the food.
When people bring tchotchkes, we're like, that's nice. Oh, look, a beer koozie. That's it. But really, just to know, food is better.
I thought we should make an arrangement with Charney's or some other men's store or a costume store. And we could be in different costumes each week.
I don't know that they could
drive people.
I don't think they could fit me, and I don't think they could fit you. We might have a problem.
Maybe we could go to Schmuck World for me, and I could wear a schmuck. That would be nice. Moo World.
We'd wear the same one because it doesn't fit me.
I know.
With size 15 boots,
Here's a normal man with a normal stature. Mark Roberts, how are you, buddy?
I am doing great, thanks. And you guys?
Yeah, good. It's good to see you again.
You survived the fourth. You didn't blow yourself up. That's good.
Not at all. We had fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad the weekend's here.
My buddy tells me out in Clayton that they the blocks get together and they buy like thousands of dollars worth of fireworks. And then they must get them right over Canada, over there.
Pennsylvania, you can get them.
And we can get
it used to be. I mean, and I may have shared the story. Maybe it was last year when the neighbor blew off part of his hand.
No!
They're like, it's an empty. No, it's a hand grenade. I guess it was actually.
Oh my God,
that's terrible.
It's terrible, but it did create a neighborhood legacy story.
Of course.
Every Fourth they're like, don't blow your hand up. People, I was like, maybe it was just a finger or a digit or something. But
you got to hand it to him.
Yes,
give him a hand. Right.
You can't help yourself.
Mark is the owner of Staff Leasing PEO. What does the PEO stand for?
That stands for Professional Employer Organization.
I see.
We actually go in and work with small businesses, helping them concentrate on their business by handling all the employee-related stuff that goes on.
So you bring them staff?
No.
Okay.
No, in the name, yes, I know. I've heard that several times, but for 34 years we've been doing this, and people are getting to know us a little bit more after 34 years. But right. We actually go in and co-employ the existing workforce, and by grouping them together with all of our other clients, it gives us the buying power to be able to go out and get benefits at great rates and handle all the HR and compliance and workers' comp management. And, HR has really grown over the years, going from, a few things that over the 34 years, we've just seen more and more rules and regulations and laws and the sexual harassment training that's got to be done, the handbooks, the job descriptions.
Diversity.
All of that. That's been
Has it changed much since the a lot of workforces at home now? People working from home. Does that change your dynamic?
A little bit. It's a matter of helping them with the communication end of things. With what we've got, the technology now compared to when we started the business, the technology has just advanced so much that they've got all the online that the employees can go on and pull up all the information on benefits and their payroll and make changes and everything on there for the communication. But as far as the businesses go, when we go in there, a lot of them don't even realize what's involved in having employees. And when they do, they're very good at building something or a widget. But on the other end of it, when it comes to having the employees, understanding all of the different things that go on. And, we had one person that we went in and met with, and they had a couple of people that had left, that they forgot to take them off the benefits. So for 3 months, they were paying for that person's benefits.
Goodness.
Darn nice of them.
But you've got the COBRA letters that have to go out. Yeah. And that was thousands of dollars to try and go back and get them to cut that off when they've already had claims that continue going. So Yes.
So I'm going to assume you're identifying as a he, him right now. So can I get in trouble if you identify as a dolphin and I don't go, Dolphin Mark? Can I really get sued? Because has the world gone mad? Come on. Talk to me, HR guy.
The world is mad, but it's a fine line. You're not gonna
Where's the fine line? That's goofy and stupid.
I would agree 100%, but it's a fine line. So,
Well, Steve doesn't
Spoken
even,
like a true HR professional. He did not step into that. Not one thing.
good try though, Steve. I appreciate that.
Steve doesn't refer to us as employees. He refers to us as serfs.
Yes, that is. You're a he surf as opposed to a
I
she surf.
noticed that when he walked in, everybody was bowing, but
It's in the manual.
yes, Lord Steve Roberts is here.
So payroll's part of that, right?
Oh yeah, and that's one of the really intricate parts too, because there's so many different aspects to it, and making sure that the right deductions are being done. If there's child support, that has to be handled and sent in. A direct deposit that they can go into 4 or 5 different accounts, and I'm going to be getting a mortgage. I need copies of my checks. I need the W-2. All of that is completely.
Do you
handled by
replace an HR manager?
I wouldn't say we replace them. Some of the small businesses don't need one with us, and it falls on different entities.
Yeah.
But some of the larger clients that we deal with have an HR person there, but it's all of the repetitive aspects of having employees that we end up handling that they're not making money on. When it comes to training the employees, when it comes to communicating with them, motivating them, that's something that the HR person can do and not worry about is the payroll processed right. They have a question on benefits. They're going out on maternity leave. There's a disability claim. All those different aspects are things that we take care of.
It sounds expensive.
Oh, very. Not at all. As a matter of fact.
You just listed a whole list of things. That's what,
Well,
seriously.
it's expensive on their end of it when they look at the amount of time that they're spending doing it. But with us, what we have found is that by combining all this, that now everything, all the services are under one roof, so they're able to handle all of it. We're able to handle all of it. And getting a better look at it, as I was talking about with the benefits, making sure that if somebody leaves, that it's being taken care of properly.
Right.
And having a single source that's looking at all that. So now they've got their true labor costs. They know exactly what's going on. They've got a single source to go to handle all the aspects. With
I just thought of something else too. An HR manager can leave a company, and then you're hosed, and you got to go find somebody where you guys aren't going to leave.
Exactly.
Right? So
yeah.
you're
We've actually had clients that have sold their business, and it's been a very smooth transition because the new company had everything in place with us, and it was just.
Is it just for real small business, or do bigger companies do it too?
We've got clients that range from 2-3 employees all the way up to 300. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's all different sized businesses, and they all have the same thing. They have employees. So all the onboarding when it comes to all the paperwork, the application, the I-9, the W-4, IT-2104, scheduling the sexual harassment, managing the I-9.
Did they schedule sexual harassment?
Oh, they have to. Each year is how to get it. No, it's not. It's but no, that's one of the things that's mandated by the state.
I always bust the name on you, but in all seriousness, where did staff leasing? Because that so sounds like a temp thing.
Yeah,
how does that? So you don't do that. How did that name originate?
Out in California years and years ago, there was a group of doctors that wanted to separate themselves so they could have a separate pension situation. Mm-hmm. So they were going to lease their employees back to themselves so that they could do a better retirement program than they were for the other employees. That's been shut down. Now it's got to be mandated, but that's where staff leasing started.
That's where, because I was quote unquote leased when I worked at General Electric for several years out of college.
Yeah.
Same kind of arrangement, same kind of a deal.
Yeah, but it's funny because we're not a temp agency.
I know.
And we don't do any temp. We actually hire temps if we need people internally for our staff. So
very good. Well, it seems like a very valuable service, and you've been doing it for a long time. That's Mark Roberts. He's the owner of Staff Leasing PEO, staffleasing-peo.com. Mark, you have a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping by.
Thanks so much. Great seeing you guys again.
Great seeing you. Paul Zobel's coming up next. He's the owner of Medicare Paul right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.